Mr. Chairman, may I explain my vote in a long-winded fashion?
We've already been doing it, so go for it. Why not?
Thank you. 1,000 words or less, 5 paragraphs, right? No. We are in school. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you to the sponsor for bringing the topic to us today, as well as those who have testified. And I really, really want to learn how to project my voice. I felt some of the testimony in my bones, and yeah, it was very moving. What I want to say is this is a tricky bill. There's 2 parts to it, and like our Senator Marsh has recently just said, it's very easy for me to get behind the protesting portion. In fact, I was just joking a few minutes ago that the First Amendment applies only if you have insurance, because we know that that's not true, right? Oh, you can't protest. Do you have insurance before you say that, right? Just so you can protect yourself and me, right? 'Cause that, we know that that's silly. But partisan politics in the school board election races. What a fascinating idea to bring forth to us. Never considered it, not for a moment. The concern I have is what we're trying to solve is there are parents who feel like their school board doesn't represent them. And they're concerned that their voices aren't being heard, and that in a time of crisis like COVID, where partisan politics was, we had those who said, we knew that one party said stay open and one party was saying stay closed. And so that was an easily identifiable partisan moment, among other things. We talked about critical race theory, and we talked about others which have become partisan. But I think about, we have a lever already, and that is if you don't like a school board member, you don't reelect them. You can't hide behind, you can hide behind a party sometimes, but you can't hide behind your vote. And when you take a vote, it's public and it's there forever. And it's sometimes harder to search, how did someone vote on this, but their record is obtainable. And my concern is by adding partisan politics to school boards, we as a legislature are telling people that they should identify candidates based on the party that they identify with and less about their individual ideology. And because we feel that a party, that person will more likely follow that party. And as somebody who often doesn't agree with some of the same ideology and can get myself in trouble, I hope that those who look at my voting record don't identify me or vote for me strictly because of my party label, but rather who I am. And so with that I can't support that aspect of this bill. I know nothing is ever dead, so there's always ways to get that portion. And so hopefully we can take the protest portion and find another way for it to get across, because I could definitely support that. And I do vote no today.
Senator Shope.
Mr. Chair,
Would you like to explain your vote?
I'd like to beat a dead horse if I